Man, Dre just texted us. Um, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, people? Welcome, 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 welcome. Give everybody a second. Let YouTube go ahead and send out the notification. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. Let everybody get on, man. What a day, boy. What a day in the market. 2% sell off.
Yes, sir.
2% sell off. First 2% sell off since what did we just say? October 10th.
Yep.
October 10th. First sell off, first 2% sell off since October 10th. And yeah, we got a few things to discuss, man. We back. Last week I was gone. I was on vacation. Had a good time. But now we're back. Yeah, Dre will be joining us in a minute. He said he was running about 5 minutes late. So cool. All right, everybody is on. People will start to file in. With that being said, man, welcome to Late Night Leverage. I'm your co-host Zay. We got my boy Quadree, and like I said, Dre will be joining us in a minute. We the Late Night Leverage crew, and on our show we break down our trades, we trade live, and we also give you a little bit of market commentary. So tonight the agenda, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about our trading day, right? Walk you through any trades that we may have taken today. Talk about our day. We'll do a brief little recap of how the actual day went. Talk about the events, a little bit of market commentary, and then from there, the rest of the show, we just see if we can find a live trade, and if so, we'll take it. We also like to teach a little bit. We'll, shoot the shit a little bit and have a good time. So if you got any questions or anything like that, be sure to just drop them in the chat. We love, teaching. We love the interaction. So yeah. And last but not least, man, make sure y'all press the like button, share this out. We definitely want to start to get more people on the stream. So definitely make sure you share this with your friends, your communities, your loved ones, whoever is in the trading. And help us out. So with that being said, man, Quadree, how was your day, brother?
My day was okay. I was 2 for 4.
Hold on, let me put your screen up. All right, so 2 for 4. Walk us through. How was what trades did you take?
Okay. Yep. So I caught the open this morning.
Okay.
So we opened up, we pumped higher. Then I got in here. Right here. Because we bounced off the where my thing at? Is that on? Yeah. So we formed a fact over here. I got in this fair value gap here. I took that up back to, I want to say I caught 30, no, if I caught 50 points. Excuse my dog. I caught 50 points up.
Nice.
Right there. Yep. Then I took a short here, got clapped. Took another short, got clapped. Then I took another short.
And then you won that one.
Yep. And I got all the way down to the P12 mid.
Nice.
So, yeah, overall, a good, decent day. Could have been better. I took a couple losses, but I still finished green.
Bet.
But my bias was bearish because we had, if we look at the day, I'll just show you. If you look at the day. We go to the hour. We had this fair value gap here.
Yeah.
Then we go lower. So that's why I was so like gun-ho and being short. Because I wanted to see this. I took the long because I wanted us to get here.
Yep.
And we got there. And that's why I got caught slipping. Then we went above it, but then we actually got the
shot.
Yep. And then we see here where this line that we had, that's where our liquidity level was. I ain't take it all the way down here though, of course, but that's why I wanted us to go up here and then then come down. Like We did it, but we just ain't do it the way I wanted it.
No, I got you. Hold on, let me get my thing right. I'll show y'all. So for me, pull up my screen. So yeah, I had a green day. Finished the day plus 400. Over so bad. So holding myself accountable over my vacation. I've messed around and burnt my damn funded account. So I'm back on the journey to get my funded account back. But I don't think it'll take me long now with the things that I know and the tools. So shout out to the boot camp, right? So what I did was I started overnight. And where are we at? Right. Is this no, Tuesday night is what I'm looking for. Where's Tuesday at? Right. 1800. Where's 1800? Right there. Yeah, here goes 1800. So we started to slide, and then once we slid, I took a long here, right? Once I seen this candle print, we got to like this, what's that, like 7:30? I think, yeah, 7:30, right? So right when we usually are about to, or when the Asia session opens up or like is done printing, I do some back testing. I kind of noticed that sometimes you'll get like, you could be anticipatory, right? When you're very close, then you're gonna go short, and then next thing you know, that shit will fire up. So instead of thinking we're gonna fire short, I was like, I'm gonna take this long. Plus, I like the confluence of this down candle here and then this big push. So I think some people will call that an order block. I don't know if it is, but either way, I liked taking that entry here and it provided me good structure. So I took that long and I was up. So I ain't gonna front. I had a little bit of a bullish bias where I figured we would try, we got down. So I thought we was gonna try to like push up a little bit. So overnight I got into a micro trade, just one contract. And I was like, okay, if we push it up, cool. If not, I had enough of a win to where I could risk. So I put my stop down here at the 100% MAE. And then I woke up to realize I got stopped out. So I took an L on that trade. Then when I did wake up, I noticed we was falling. So I jumped into like a quick short, caught a few points here, caught a quick little long here after we kind of took this out. And then I was pretty much done. And I was like, all right, I'm going to wait until, to open at that point. So then the last trade of the day that I took was this opening candle. So once I seen the 930 push up, my goal or my entry was to try to get in at the average MAE, so about 68. So I got in about right here. Had to take a little bit of a heat, took a little bit of heat, but then eventually it did turn around. My target was to target these highs. And as you can see, we pushed up. And then at that point, I was pretty much done. I hit my goal. And I'm glad, actually, I'm going to say this. I'm glad I walked away because I would have got told. Yo, this short here, listen. So after I did that, I'm back on my gym shit. So I went to the gym, left for the gym about 11:15, got back to the crib about 12:30. My homeboy hit me up and was like, yo, you trying to go to the gun range? So we went to the range. And dog, I don't get service in the gun range. So when I got out, I did not expect to see the SPX under. I was like, yo, they are selling this thing, right?
Yeah.
So so I'm so glad that I ended my day early and walked away because that was a hell of an afternoon turn that I didn't see coming. So that was pretty much it. So I did take a loss, like I said, overnight, but then after that, pretty much a few wins, and then I hit my main trade there. So then I was pretty much done for the day. So that's pretty much how I did it. So now being that we've reviewed our trades, I do want to go into and just talk about the market performance for today, and then we'll get into what we're looking at tonight. So the ES was down 2%. We had the NQ down 2.1%. We had the Dow go down 1.66%. And then the Russell was only down 1%, still showing relative strength compared to everything else, right? That's been the outperformer. So still holding in there. And so yeah, that was the day. Now, if you live on the rock, you may not have heard the reason for this negative sentiment. I, you know, for this year, a theme for me is price first and then everything else after. So when I am looking at price, and if I go to a monthly time frame, you can see that most of the indices or all of the indices attack December highs first, right? So you can see the Russell is still above December high. You can see the Dow or the YM, it attacked December high, and now we're coming back into the December range. Um, the NQ, which has been the laggard, it didn't take out December's high, but it got into it did. If I go to a lower time frame, people can see this. Let me show it a little bit. We took out this high and got into this price gap. So ultimately, I'm looking at the NQ as a high, a low, lower high, higher low, but it was basically making this triangle or this wedge. And then when we popped back up, we made another lower high, and now is breaking out of this wedge or this triangle to the downside. So that's the big thing about the Qs. Um, so the Nasdaq is the one index that didn't necessarily take out December's high, but if we're looking at these monthly candles, you got a high, lower high, fourth lower high from a monthly perspective. Outside of that, all the rest, like ES, as you can see, the ES took out December high, and now it's coming back into the range. And so, with that being said, after taking out those highs, if the market can't hold above, basically retest and hold and keep pushing higher, then we're kind of looking at like a look above and fail. And with the Nasdaq lagging, ultimately price was kind of signaling, hey, this could be possibility, but we just needed something to push us. And then ultimately, what did give us that push was, Trump going, his little tariff tiff.
Yep.
His little tariff tiff over the weekend trying to get Greenland. So his rhetoric against Greenland and threatening 10% tariffs on 8 nations goes up to 25% if they don't do a deal. Then what's funny is I had that trade going on overnight, right? I realized that overnight this dude threatened 200% tariff on France wine and champagne because the dude declined, to sit on his peace board. So that was just all the ammo it needed to kind of do what it wanted to do anyway, which was come back into the range and push down. So um yeah, so some people will say, that's the reason for the sell-off. I would say the sell-off was already coming. That just exacerbated it or helped push it down, right?
Just a few.
So yeah, it gave the fuel to the fire that was already there, right? You could see the smoke, and then boom, they just threw some fuel on it, and now we got a full-fledged fire. So yeah, so that's how the market is doing. That's how it's looking. That's what happened today, is that basically sentiment is being soured by a combination of things. You got Trump's rhetoric and his him going really hard on his Greenland situation. We also saw yields kind of push up today. That was another thing that was weighing heavy as far as risk sentiment goes. And so we are now at a junction where it's looking like a failed breakout. I hesitate to say it's a full. Well, let me backtrack. Price action, the failed breakout has been confirmed. Now it's just a matter of, can sellers hold on? Meaning, if we get some rally attempts, will they come in and sell the rip and continue to push it down? The reason I'm kind of on the fence is because we are in the heart of earnings season. Next week we'll have big tech, and it's possible they could turn things around. And so like I think I mentioned the first week, I'm holding off on my projection for the year until I see how January goes, because that January barometer has
It's
been
very,
really
very
good. So I just want to see, does January in positive or negative, right? Once I see that, then I'll be ready to be like, all right, either we gonna, we on track for a good year, or buckle up, baby. It's gonna be a rough one.
like roller coaster ride for sure.
So what?
Yeah, go on the roller coaster ride for sure.
Right. So, I'm not, again, we talked about it in the first week we was back, as far as I'm keeping my expectations with this market to a minimum, man. I don't, I do have a few, but I heard it saying last week, when you don't have expectations, it's hard to be disappointed.
Yes,
So, so I'm like,
that's
well, I'm gonna just let this market do what it do. I'm gonna go with the way. I'm gonna go with the win, and we go from there. So, um, yeah, man. As far as what we have the rest of this week, tomorrow Trump gonna be talking at the World Economic Forum up in Davos. He did basically say he is going to talk about Greenland in his speech. So if he continues this aggressive stance, I don't think the selling it may not be quite over yet. We might have another day, and then from there we'll see if things can simmer down and if the market can turn its attention to earnings season, which has been pretty decent. It's just that we having to deal with a whole bunch of other BS, and so it's kind of overlooking. So yeah, so once we get through that, Thursday we got GDP and core PCE, and then Friday we got PMI, and then next week is when we're gonna get into like the big dogs. The next 2 weeks after that will be the big dogs. We'll kind of start to wrap up earnings season. So I think it's going to be very interesting how January ends. So yeah, man. With that being said, man, what you looking at tonight? Actually, let me put your screen
right
up.
now.
What we looking at? What we looking at?
Look for a close here. Oh, this is silver. Looking for a close here.
Let me see something. Did we I think we might have fired. I think we might have. Nope, we ain't got. ES ain't got nothing yet. So continue to
That's
hold
over
down here. Oh, you doing metals tonight? You on the metals tonight?
I don't think we're gonna get much movement
in the index.
Yeah,
I agree. Especially at the 2% day, we could. Let me see. How the metals looking, bro? Matter of fact, yeah, we didn't even talk about the metals. The metals just continue to go and go and go.
They're on that cocaine,
bruh. So gold was up 3.64% today. You had silver up 5% today. You had platinum up 5.85% today. Sheesh. And they are going out the gate right now.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Are you on silver?
I'm on silver. This is gold here.
Got it.
I'll turn this down a little bit. Oh.
You on silver? Okay, we watching some silver. Here, I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at, bro. I think I might have missed my entry.
So there's a long on NQ that I missed, obviously.
Yeah, I would have liked to maybe get in somewhere right near this open, but we definitely look like we about to trigger long on both the ES and the Q, which doesn't surprise me though. I mean, like I said, at that 2% day, I would expect some type of retrace. I thought we were gonna get the retrace today.
Yeah, but these things is running, man. Shoot, we just took a key point right there. Yes, I would look forward to move to the downside.
So that's the low. Yeah, I gotta see if I'm gonna see if I can get up in. Let me see what this next 15-minute candle look like. Hopefully hopefully this one don't go too crazy for these last 5 minutes. But yeah. Who we got in the chat tonight, man? I don't see nothing.
Yeah, say what's up. Nobody said what's up.
Yeah, I see we got a few people watching. Who we got in the chat tonight? Is there? I don't think it's no game on.
No, man. Football season dwindling down now.
Yeah, it is. Yep. College just ended. Shout out to the Hoosiers, national champs.
That was a good game, man.
It was. It really was, man. It really was, bro. And I'm happy for the Hoosiers too, man. Like happy for their coach and stuff. Like they did that. And we just fire along on the ES. And I think the NQ probably fire along too. Sure enough, did.
See, that's a good long one, a 15-minute.
Yeah, I gotta find an entry, bro. I gotta find an entry.
That one.
Huh? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for this this 745. See if I can get a small little pullback. We got Barbara in the building. What's good? Hey peeps, watching while working.
Barb.
Cool. Barb, how was your trading day today? Did you make any moves? Or you just kind of watched? Did you go shopping? Let's see. Come on now. Huh. What you listening to, yo?
Oh, you can hear that?
Yeah.
I ain't listening to nothing. Hold
on. She said, I took a quick put on SPY QQQ for 40%, didn't do anything. Nice. Good stuff. You made 40%. That's good. 40%
better than enough. Shoot.
Right. I had been in some hedges that I had got early. I really thought that I had got in too early on them, but it never got to my stop. So I just kept holding on to them, and I'm glad I did, because today that shit paid off. I shaved 2 of them. I should have probably kept it, but I kept one runner, which is up nicely. Now that I think about it, I probably should have just sold that one at the end of the day. But yeah, and shout out to Energy, man. Energy has some nice relative strength today. It was a few names that had some nice relative strength though. All the names that kind of are in the metals and mineral space, right? They kind of did a pretty decent. Who else? Let me check the chat, because I put a whole nice little list in there. Let's see. Oh, SanDisk. Yo, SanDisk up almost 90% year to date. Yo, that's crazy. Intel showed relative strength. Ulta, Boeing, Lilly, UNH, Amgen, VLO, ExxonMobil, EOG, STZ, MNST Monster, ALB, the uranium names. You had Fix and Powell do pretty good. So there was, in a sea of red,
there was some gems.
There
definitely was some gems today.
Yeah, it was a little bit. So this year, one of the things I've been doing a lot more is I've been paying attention to the heat map. So as y'all can see, like Intel was green, a lot of red. You got BSX was up 3.5, UNH, like I said, MNM. Here goes Monster Beverage was up. You had the metals, so NIM and FCX. It really wasn't a lot of green. Boeing had some relative strength. What's this little green patch? Oh, that's SanDisk, which is just going absolutely nuts. But other than that, bro, it was sea of red. All right, so we fired long. I just want to make sure we got down. Don't do a long short or a long.
Yeah, right now we're going into the breaker though. That's to the downside. My AQ. Oh man.
I'm gonna go here. All right.
I'm gonna take this long here on NQ.
Yeah, I'm long MES right now myself.
I'm paper in it though.
You said what?
The paper in this.
Really just my shit.
I like that a lot.
All right, Dre said he dealing with a plumbing issue at the crib, so he'll try to jump on when he can. Hey yo, so we about to get a snowstorm in my area, right? Tell me why my homeboy just went and got a snow blower.
Bro, what are you saying? It's going.
Shit, we supposed to get 2 feet of snow.
The snow over the weekend still here too. Ain't going away. Oh man.
All right, so I'm gonna go and I want to look at the 1 hour here. Well, no, I got the 1 hour up, don't I? Now I'm on a 15-minute. I need to be on the 1 hour here. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's go, baby. There we go. Oh, come on. Let's make a move.
I'm still watching the metals. It's like silver might give me a move that I like.
What's good? You trying to go long on that joint?
No, I'm looking for a short.
Your boy here, Father Legends. What's good, man? Welcome back. Appreciate it. Yo, he be doing. He on silver. He trades silver. That's when he hit like
that's the one. That deal,
yeah.
10,000.
Yeah. Crazy, son. Damn. I feel like I want to add here, bro, but I'm gonna just let this one play out for now. See how this go.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm
Alright.
up. Yeah, I'm up in a pretty penny right now, 340.
Oh, hold up. Let me see. My boy said no silver today. Snatch 7K from GC though. Woo! What the
Bro, you
metals,
act like that
boy.
ain't nothing. You act like that ain't nothing.
Right. He said that so nonchalant.
Yeah. Only thing is that we had this break in here, this red box. So I want to see us push up into it, then we're gonna come back down. So
Mm-hmm.
we got 11 minutes to 8 o'clock. So we might get a push up in here, then reject. We also got fair value back too for the hour.
Got you. Come on, man. I gotta get my ish right. All right, I want to be at 5 right there. Okay, that's how I'm gonna do this.
To answer your
And I
question,
want
Perez 920. My advice to you for increase your probability of passing the problem is really take your time. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
let's see. What was the question? He said, "Gents, what would be your advice to increase probability of passing prop firm evals?" Good question. What was your answer, Quadree?
I said, literally take your time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Create you a plan. Don't risk no more if you have a 50K. I said don't risk no more than $400 per day. They give you at least five
Mm-hmm.
trading needs if you get wrong all 5 times, and then go for 2 for 1.
Yep.
So you put 400 up, make 800.
Facts. Um, I think my advice would be so as you can see, I'm like I said, I burnt my funded, so I'm trying to get it back. So I'm doing the eval now. Um, yeah, I think like Quadri said, I think the biggest thing I could say is, and once again, I would say shout out to the pack and just the boot camp is it really comes down to risk management. So like when Quadri's mentioned, you know, you really gotta you really have to like be disciplined to be like, all right, this is my max risk, which is whether it's $400 or $500 a day, meaning that if you lose that amount, you done, right? You got to wait till the next day. um and if you do that, right, one thing I learned is that depending on what you can risk, the better your entry, the more contracts you can get, right? So if you can get your entry close to your stop, you can get more contracts, and then therefore, if it gets to your target, right, you got a bigger profit. But the biggest thing is just sticking to that risk, right? And then at that point, it's really just you know compounding, right? Just don't be greedy. Get your wins and just be consistent, right? Because is as long as you can be consistent and get your wins, that risk is going to take care of itself, right? As long as you win more than you lose, and you stick to that risk parameters, you could definitely you could pass. I think here's what I will say. Here's some of the bad advice that I've been told or I've seen. I know a lot of people try to rush past in the eval, so they'll go crazy. They'll trade how they normally wouldn't trade. That's a bad habit. You don't want to do that. Like, don't rush to try to hurry up and pass the eval so you can get funded, because all you're really doing is just building you building bad habits. You don't want that to translate, because once you get funded, you ain't gonna trade the same. So trade how you would trade once it is funded. So for me, One of the things, and just shout out to Quadree for this. I was talking to him, and he kind of helped me realize it. And I'm like, yeah, I told him, I'm like, bro, I burnt my funded account. He's like, well, what you do differently, or how'd you do it? And I told him, I was like, the biggest thing is I went away from what I was doing, which is at first I was just doing my micros. I was just chipping away, building up. You know, I would hit my goal for the day, which was 150 to 200. I would stop. Over the vacation, I got a little, I was feeling myself, so I was using minis and then doing two minis, and that shit just two minis, dog. You go down 5 points, you down $500.
Yeah.
That's quick. So I got away from doing what I was supposed to be doing. So yeah, I think that would be the biggest advice, Perez, is just process, right? And then risk management. That's the biggest thing, because these prop firms know people like to gamble. And so,
oh yeah,
it's so easy. You like, it's only, thinking about Apex, they give you so many sales. Oh, it's only $20. It's only, $30. Or if you're doing Top Step, it's only $40-$50. But after a while, you're going to burn through enough of them. You're like, hold up, bro. It's starting to add up. So
yeah,
that would be my advice. Yes. Pat Trades is in the building. Hey yo, did you see his video, bro? The video he put on YouTube?
I did save it. It's saved on my YouTube to watch. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. That shit was really good. Shout out to you, Pat. He was talking about how he lost 30 grand, but in that he was talking about trade expectancy. Actually, that's a real Perez. Click on Pat Trey's profile. He just published a video not too long ago. Go watch that video. He gonna talk about trade expectancy and how what is it? Like your profit factor and all of those things. It was a really detailed and good video. And I think that would definitely help you out. It helped me because I know that was a part of the boot camp where I was struggled a little bit. But after I watched it, I was like, damn, that was so clear.
You do all that, he still, losing 30K, coming back strong.
Right. Salute.
That's tough to do.
All right. So Quadree, what trade is this? This is silver?
No, this is gold. This NQ. My thing is we in this breaker block here, so we can see rejection here.
Yeah. We just chilling too.
So, but this was silver. I thought it was we started to like come down, but then now we not. So
we about to hit 8 o'clock too, by the way. So
yeah, we take a little clean profit. $40 ain't bad. I do like this setup, but then this is breaker here that I'm not. That's too.
We fire along. So I'm gonna stay here. Let me see. Oh, I know what I do want to do though. What would be 50% of this hourly candle? 38, 38.75, 38.75, 38.75. All right, bet. We gotta respect that 50%, baby. You gotta respect that. All right, so let me show people what I just did here. All right, y'all. So as you can see, right, I'm trading the micros. I'm in a trade. Now, what I'm doing is I like to use my handy dandy indicator. So this was 6 o'clock. This is 7 o'clock. We about to go on to 8 o'clock. And what I'm doing is I'm measuring this hourly candle, and I want to know what's the 50% or basically the halfway. That's at 38.75. So I want if what's this? If 8 o'clock is gonna retrace, I want this 50% to be respected. So I'm willing for it to come touch it, but it cannot close below. If it closes below, then I know, shit could be changing. But either way, I want this 50% to be respected for us to continue higher overnight. And so knowing that's 38.75, because I know I still have another contract that I can add, I'm placing a limit order at that 38.75. So if I do get that 50% retrace, I'll get filled. Because where I took my original entry, if it does retrace, I'll be negative, but then that gives me my 2 contracts. And then from there, I'll adjust my stop for my risk parameter and I'll leave my target where it is. So as far as what my target is tonight, I'm looking at the daily. And because we had this pretty big down candle, I'm looking to see if we can retrace up to at least 50% of this daily candle. And so that's where I'm placing my target at. So we're going to see. We gonna see. But I like what I see though. I do think we can retrace a little bit though. As far as after that 2% sell off. What's up, Shauna? Shauna in the building. Our other metals trader. Yep, our other metals trader. All right, here we go. Do we got any news tonight, bro? I don't think so. All right.
No, we do not.
Well, we just hit 8 o'clock. So check this out. I'm gonna go ahead and put this fib there so we can watch this as this plays out. Let me go down. I'm gonna go down to a 15-minute, make it look a little bit cleaner. Boom. We also got distribute this histogram down here. And so usually we'll make our high or low right here out the gate. But you can see we made a low here. So that happens a few times. And the fact that we did take out this high, and we hit down here at this E, I think we can kind of push up.
Below this, I'm about to go short.
You about on what? On who?
Silver pushing down.
Oh, hold on. Let's go look. 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 Let's go look.
I want to see this for real though.
Right. Gotta wait. You know what? I just realized too, bro. We already made a nice size move. I think I might have to move my target to 68.51.
This shit gonna leave me. Fuck.
Want some move?
Oh no.
What, she's tanking? Ooh, look at that move.
So,
all right, then that means I need the market to push up.
Wow. Clearly is leaving.
Wow, look at that candle. Was you able to get in?
On this is throwing me off. What the heck is this?
Oh, our good brother is here. What up, Mick? He said, good evening, man. Proud of both of y'all. Y'all are fine. Hey, man. We appreciate you, dog. Real talk, man. You you are one of the you man. But Mick, you one of the, I won't even say one of, you definitely one as far as top-notch trader educators out there, brother. You know, the community you want also put together. You know, that listen, that back testing, that objectivity, like, bruh. I think I even told you, Mick, like for me, I'm a intuitive trader. That's why it says Zeta Maverick. But now I got my systematic approach to put my guardrails around me. So yeah, man.
Yes.
I love it.
Where is Bond? Appreciate the love, Rick, for real.
Yeah, man.
I'm in this trade, bro. I really hate the entry. It's a paper trade, but I really hate the entry because
is that silver?
Yeah, bro. Like they got these new setup things on the side, bro. I hit sell and it's talking about.
Oh, you talking about on TradingView, right?
Yeah, bro. Like what the heck? It's making me miss my entry.
Yeah.
They
We
luckiest
switched it
paper.
all
You got.
up.
Look at that. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna be like, was it Final the Legends? We'll walk away with $5,000.
Come on, baby. Damn, bro. I don't think that ain't going. I don't think I'm gonna get picked up on that second order, bro.
You still in it though, right?
Yeah, I'm still in it. Here I'll show you. I'm still in it. I'm still in it. One contract. I was hoping I would be able to get picked up for a second one, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I don't think it's gonna come pick me up. Pack said, dude, the new trading view entry system. Yes, bro. That shit is annoying. Fact, it's terrible, yo.
I don't know who I did. He
like
thought
you
that
can't
was
even.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Now I was saying, bro, it was like, I think it was last week. I'm like, bro, where's the sell a buy button at?
Yeah. It don't even got it no more. And then when you want to try to like, remember how like if you could move, you want to move your stop or your stop loss, you could just type in the number.
Yeah.
You can't do that no more. You literally got to like slide it
down,
to number.
Yeah.
Lord, that shit is terrible.
And they ain't even give people no warning, bro. They ain't give me no tutorial, no nothing. Yeah. I need a tutorial, bro.
You ain't lying. So also, y'all that's checking out, we got our distro box here. So you can see Asia session, the last 10 sessions been 22.5 points. So that's the reason why I got this 22.5. So I think, that would be my target up here. From there, I don't know if because we had a 2% day and volatility is expanding, I'm going to anticipate just a little bit that I think we can get a wider Asia range tonight. However, if we get up to here, I will be shout out to my guy Mick, man. I'm definitely gonna cover my queen, and I'll at least move my stop to break even. And then from there, I could let that shit just run the rest of the night. We did fire those, so I'm trying to. All right, we fired long. I know what I am gonna do though. I'm gonna move this for now, and then I want to change this to the weekly. All right, bet. Are we gonna be able to push our way back up to 56? Where's my yeah, it's somewhere up here. I think we can get somewhere up in here. Might be. Let's see. See, it'd be times like this, bro, Quadree, where I'm looking at this trade. I'm like, F it. I should have just took it on the mini. As soon as I do that, clap me up, bro. You on mute.
That's how you get smoked, man. I swear they be knowing you when you be going heavy.
Right. As soon as you want to go heavy, they like, God dang it.
It's crazy. My NQ trade probably about to pan out. I'm up on silver. Look at my screen. You're gonna see how it gets smoked. So this trade is for 5 bands. It's paper though.
Oh, you would you going for 5? Is this micros or just these minis?
Nah, it's the regular silver man.
Regular one? Okay. But that's what you doing. This you said this is a paper trade though, right?
Yeah. I would never trade like this when I don't know. No, I'm just practicing my setup.
No, I feel it. This is what you call this the what changing
state. So we had the So in a 3 minute,
Oh my god, that joint hit your stop. Is that say 2,500 or 7,500?
that's 75.
Whew.
I wouldn't really could. That would be the top of this change of state. I had a bad entry, bro, because the system, bro.
Yeah, but you
But
still up though now. It's pushing.
yeah, but realistically, if I was trading this, I would have went. We would have spiked back up. I would have took another entry up here.
Got
But
you.
going
You
for
gotta
two for
get you
one.
gotta get like Dre and get them hotkeys.
I gotta learn to do that.
Hey, no bullshit.
Yeah, so we swept the previous hour high here on the 3 minute. Also, look what we're eating right now.
Hey yo, Pac said as soon as you take that minute, that variance gonna clap back. He ain't lying, dog.
So this is like get my head. This is like get my head. But
Oh yeah, you about to hit PT already. Damn.
what I like to see is though, like our on this black line here, let me just move my just slow up so let's get this out the way. So I was looking at this. Let me see. Well, no, 1 hour. We swept that high. I don't like this. Go back to 3 minutes. We swept the high of the opening hour, so that we did on the 3 minute. Anytime I get this close right here, that's a break change in structure right here. Right.
Yep.
The change in structure was up here. Let me draw the trend line. This is the change in structure right here. Then I go to the 5 minute.
Side note: Father Legend said gold above 4,800 is a beautiful thing. That shit going to 5K, bro.
But yeah, once I see that change in structure or market structure break, wherever people want to call it, that's a protected high or protected low.
Got it.
Yep.
See, bro, you know the thing about this though, when I be like just watching this play out, I would be sick. This wick and reversal, like, bro, when that wick was down there, you was up like 20 some $100. Now they just back down.
But
then again, like you mentioned, it wasn't the best entry, like how you really
was the
want
best entry. No, because honestly, bro, my entry, I got caught up. My stop is here, but the fair value gap. Let's see if I go to the 1 minute where it's like it's a breaking here. So truly stop should be around here anyway where it's at. But like today, like we go back to my trade today. This NQ, yeah. I got clapped 3 times on here, bro. No, 2 times. I look for the short here, like I said, go back. I look for the short, took the trade, got clapped. Took the trade. It finally worked out.
What time did it finally turn around fully? What's that time? What's that high candle?
This happened after 11:40.
Dog, that I'm telling you, yo, that New York 2, dog. Soon it's just like something about that 11:30 to 12:30 shit get
But
real.
it be times though at this time at 10:30 to 40.
Yeah, that's another good one.
So I'm like, bro, I got my drop, and then they hit me with the. So then it's like, it get days like today is can be frustrating, but if you just it's going to come. Like I said,
yeah.
And if not,
I mean, your afternoon trade was beautiful, bro. That was that shit was. Whew.
Yeah, but it's like that's why I've seen, so I can see this play out and knock me out. Truthfully, the most of the time though, we should respect this fair value gap. Majority of the time, and if we don't, it's just not today. But then you could compound that with the data and stuff like that. I mean,
a question for you: is that 3 drive pattern before the drop? Is that 3 drive pattern?
In regards to what?
I think it was definitely something you was pointing out.
Do I have to be 3 candles? Are you saying?
Now, if she or if the person referring to the ICT stuff, he got them like the what I don't know. Usually, I hear people say
I'm
power of
gonna look
three.
that up. I ain't never seen it. Yeah, I know the power of 3, but power of
I
3 is
don't.
accumulation, manipulation, distribution.
Yeah. I don't know. Is that 3 drive pattern before the drive? Yeah, or maybe
I'm gonna look that
I
up.
know. I know. Ron Walker talks about 3 drives to a high. Maybe she talking about that one.
Oh yeah, this is more like a option type of trade strategy. Like this show about to get stopped out. Um,
Mhm.
I guess you would say. I mean, but if you talking about, it looks like based on what I'm looking at, like accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Can you explain that? Explain that, Tim Nelson. What you talking about? Might can help you better. So I'm gonna add here because we expecting this fair value gap. So let's see, add one more. See, this is so crazy, bro. This is what cost me bread here. Bro, these dudes put a sell limit in, bro. You serious?
Mm, come on, baby. We almost there.
Now, see, you look like we respecting that fair value gap right now. I added.
On the silver
So,
one.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. It got into it and rejected.
Now, just it says looking like higher highs before reversal.
Look like higher highs before reversals, 3 drives or attempts to go. Oh, I see what she's saying. Yeah, I know what she's
Yeah,
talking about now. Yeah, I know
I
what
mean,
she's
based
talking
off
about.
that picture, it do look like that.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, look at
On
that. We
my
back to
side, yo, we moving. Almost I put a little alert, see if we can take out this high here. We almost getting to Asia distribution, so see if we can got them. I got till what's that till 9. I think we can actually put. I think we gonna I think we about to retrace pretty nicely, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. We getting close to that first target though, 68.20. I got about 5 more points.
So, boom.
Come on, baby. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, we pushing. We pushing. I want to turn off this one. Turn off the weekly. Go back to overnight. See how we stacking up here. Oh, man. Come on. Yeah, we could push through this average MA. There we go. And we get right up to about that 50, 75, 54. I know we got what to look for. Come on.
All right, I'm up 1100 right now.
On that silver drink.
Yeah,
Oh, let me go
see what
look.
they do.
My
I was
boys
up.
in the building. What's good, Jermaine? Strat Soldier. What's good, son?
Good.
Hey, yo, how you feel about Bowen, dog? Yo, my boy used to be dragging me about Bowen. Bowen finally doing what I thought it was going to do. I think he posted over the weekend on his Twitter. I seen him post Bowen. I think it was like I forgot what the setup was, but I was like, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. He said, BA finally working. You know, you just got to be patient, dog. You know, patient pays, bruh. Come on, 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 come on. We almost there, bruh. My alert is so close.
Yeah.
Here. We are almost there. Come on. 49.75. I just want to hear that. He said, yeah, I posted this year trading higher than last year. We called that a 2-2. That's what it was. 2-2. I wasn't sure. I was gonna say that, but I couldn't remember. Up on the year. Yes, sir. And guess what? Bowen was one of the few stocks that was green today in this pool of blood.
Yo, 5,000 up $5.
Oh, you cooked it? You cooked it?
I'm on $5. I was on $5, boy. Yeah, we about
If you hit TP, what's that? 8,700?
8,700.
Come on. Come on, man. So close, so close, so close.
That is a horrible entry, though, bro. NQ headed to my target too.
Oh yeah, we moving, bro. Right there, we moving tonight. Getting some good PA.
I don't even know how you calculate this. Was it 0.05 a tick?
What, silver or?
Yeah.
Yo, how did my alert not? Oh, I guess we didn't get there yet. Oh, what to say?
We're getting close. 6,600. Oh, there we there almost. We about to hit.
There you go.
TP, 8,700. 8,700.
And it's still going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He said everything else was puking his guts out. Nah, hey, bro, it was a few. Father Legend said nice. He said I was telling my people about BA being the only green stock today. Everything else was puking. Yeah, so so it was a few. It was a few stocks that showed relative strength today. I read out the list earlier. I don't think you was here, but I'll go through a few names again. But check out these names when you get a chance. Well, yeah, Sandis, that joint up 90% year to date. That's kind of wild. But Intel, Alta, BA, Lilly, UNH, Amgen, VLO, ExxonMobil, EOG, STZ, Monster, ALB, the uranium stocks, and then it was a few others. But yeah, it was a few names that was showing good, pretty decent relative strength, man. I'm all Quadree, I'm ready for my alert to go off, bro. We right at it. Literally 49.75. It still ain't beat yet. Now I bet you as soon as I move, you already know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro. I could have probably added another con, but it's all good. Come on, baby. That's 1 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour. Yeah, this 4 hour. We about to swipe this high. We already swiped it actually.
So a tick per silver is $31.50. You got balls to still trade that way.
Huh? Oh, you talking about yeah.
Silver, yeah.
All right. I moved my I'm in profit for the night. I'm gonna just let this do what it do. Ain't mad at that. Okay. He said, why did the market gap down this morning? Just wondering if there was news. I mean, it was if you want you I mean, you gotta attribute look, it was because of Trump's tariff tiff, right? At the end of the day, just I ain't even going get into too much, but yeah, basically the market ain't like his little tariff tantrum. They don't like him threatening our allies. And from what I've read, oh, there you go. Finally, thank you, jeez Louise. All right, my alert hit, so I am going to leave my stop in profit, and I'll just let this. But yeah, so I mean, back to what I said, yeah, basically the market ain't like this weekend tariff tantrum. But what I was saying was what I had read was that the market was kind of anticipating that we were past the weaponization of tariffs. So the fact that he is weaponizing tariffs and threatening countries to tariff them when he don't get what he want, what it was said was that people thought that was left in 2025, but clearly it's not. And then on top of that, I don't know if you missed it, but overnight, because France's PM Macron declined to join Trump's peace board, he threatened to put 200% tariff on France's wine and champagne. So yeah, he was having a little hissy fit. He said, yeah, he tripping on Greenland. Uh, we're gonna get it and find out ain't nothing on it, no minerals, no gold. You funny, bro. We definitely gonna get it. I'm gonna tell you that. I think we're gonna get it. I don't know if it's gonna be by force or if they sell it, but I just here's my thing. I think when you put the pieces of the puzzle together, it's certain moves that his administration is doing that almost make it seem like it's going to be only a matter of time before we use military to do a hostile takeover. I think a few weeks ago, the United States withdrew from like a few, like actually, well, not even a few. It was a lot of like United Nation. I guess you can call it like think tanks or groups or entities, is how they said it. And then today, news came out that the United States is starting to reduce staff that caters to NATO. So, yeah, bruh. This don't pass the smell test, dog. he might want to run up in that joint and do a hostile takeover. Because if you think about it, Trump is a so-called businessman, and a hostile, that's how sometimes business goes, right? You got, you don't get what you want, you do a hostile takeover. So my man's might be on that same type of energy, yo.
Yeah, get it by any means necessary.
Huh? Yeah, I think they
So by any means necessary.
Yeah, you ain't lying. 46.75, 46.75, 46. We'll be right up in there. I'm gonna go. That's 47. I'm gonna do 47.25. Let's do 47.25. Oh yeah, that's perfect. 47.25. Give me that. I'll take that. If they stop me out, they stop me out. But it is what it is. And so here's one of the cool things, y'all, that as you watch this, that I want to show you is if I go down to the 15-minute, you're gonna see this box right here. This is my distro, right? And what this distro does is it looks back the past 10 days and it tells you about what or not the average, the median range is for each session. And so you can see on Wednesdays for Asia, it'd usually do about 22 and a half points. But we currently sitting at 21 and a half. So this session is almost maxed out, right? And as you can see, I think, let me see if I move this out the way. Well, damn, yeah, we literally missed it by 1.5 point, as well as this is a 12-hour MAE MFE. And so these boxes represent certain probabilities, and we already tagged the 80%. And so with all that being said, we done swipe some highs. There's a lot of confluence, so I'm gonna protect my position in case it's a swipe and turn around. But overall, it looks like it's gonna be a pretty decent night for us, Quadree.
What you say, Zay?
I said it's looking like it's gonna be a pretty decent night. I caught me a nice
shoot, like Silver Silver is
Silver still puking.
I'm been, yeah. The day I decide to go paper.
Here, let me that's how it be, bro. You called it. You said they be knowing.
From what? 8,700, boy. I would have cashed that out, bro.
Would you have made it to the 8,700? Yeah, because you stick to your targets and stuff like that. So yeah, you would have made it there.
If anything, I would have went broke even, but I wouldn't have got stopped out. Especially when I got that taking risk on the table.
Hell yeah, you got to. Fuck that. I ain't about to get that back. He said, see, that's why I watch you guys. I'm going to protect my position just in case. Hell, risk management, dog. Fuck that.
Everybody started doing it. But one thing I'll tell you, one thing that be saving me, bro, be break evens, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah. I ain't gonna, bro. Once I, one thing that I'm picking up on is once I get into profit, I know once certain highs get taken, if it ain't really pumping with energy, it kind of like take a high and start to come back into the range. I'll be like, well, time to protect my position because you ain't finna get me.
Yeah,
I know exactly what that is. You trying to take some liquidity and turn around. F that. And you know what's crazy is I used to just sit there and watch this shit come all the way back to my entry. And I'd be like, dog, what the hell?
You doing that? Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
I should have took profit here. Nope. You know what? I'm gonna just move my stop up. I'm happy with what I get. If it keep going, cool. If it come get me, I bet. God damn it, I made some money. I made something. I ain't finna let you go all the way back to my entry. Hell no.
Yeah, bro.
He said, "Yep, push them stops up." Hell yeah, brother. I'm a trail that thing because you listen, especially in this
That's the worst.
environment we in.
That's the worst feeling, bro.
This is the type of environment where 8:30 hit Trump liable to send out a tweet.
Bro, look at silver, bro. This shit went
Hold on,
all
all
the
right, let
way
me pull it
down.
up.
Bro, this shit done dropped to the
I'm gonna
this thing
pull it
took
up.
out.
Oh, look at this 1 hour candle, bro. That shit down 1.42%.
I don't even want to look at this shit. Let me log out of this.
But gold is doing. But look at gold though. Why is gold? Gold is pumping, but silver going down. What's up with that?
Bruh.
Damn, gold is going crazy, son. Yeah, silver on a little bit of a pullback.
Everybody wants silver to get to 100, but they might not let it get there. No one knows.
Nah, it's gonna get there. If it just got to do a mean pullback beforehand, that's what it'll do. But it's gonna get there, bro.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get there, but like you know how.
Yeah, I will say this though. On another note, though, let's talk about Bitcoin for a second.
You mean Sitcoin?
Hey, you see, yes, dog. Bitcoin got cracked upside the head today, negative 4.5%. The thing
No,
I'm looking at. Go ahead. What happened?
No, I call it Sitcoin.
Listen,
Bitcoin sick right now.
yeah, it is. I'm gonna tell you this what worried me about Bitcoin. It broke on the weekly. It broke the 20 and the 50 weekly. It went back up, and it hit both the 20 and the 50, rejected, and now it's pushing back down. So, like, bruh, if this joint lose 87 and 83, it's coming back. I got it coming back down to 74, super duper fast.
Yeah, man. Handsome midterm year, bro.
Yeah. Oh, we got China markets open. What they doing? They ain't doing shit. Ain't doing shit. He said big players taking profits on silver. Man, yeah, they might be shaving. I get that to you. They could be shaving. But the way these metals is going, yo, I don't see it stopping, bro. Especially every time Trump threatened another country, this whole D-dollar, what do you call it? D-dollarization. That's why these banks and shit, they flood into gold and silver and all of that.
Yeah, we been to that.
You said what?
No, we been to that high on silver. God damn. And that's a crazy thing, bro. November, bro, that shit was $45 now.
What, silver?
Yo. Hindsight's 2020, bro, for sure.
Yeah, man. And I remember you was bullish on silver before a lot of folks that I know of.
I felt the execution part. I surely did. Oh, like a dog.
You
All
was
bark, no
definitely.
bite.
Mm-hmm. So
right.
You definitely was, bro. So real quick, I want to share a little bit of I want to share a little bit of what would I call it? I guess the things we do in the runners community. So I'm gonna go to my retro board real quick. So let me blow this up a little bit so people can see this. So every year at the beginning of the year, we do what's called a retrospective. If anybody's in agile project management, they know what that is. So we basically like look at what went well, what didn't go well the year before. We talk about, things of that nature. And then we also talk about the upcoming year ahead, right? And one of the things we talked about this year was, what was some of the expectations we had coming into 2026, right? And a lot of people said volatility, right? But I wanted us to be a little bit more specific in what do we mean by volatility, right? Everybody, oh, volatility, volatility. What you mean? Like, so being more descriptive, right? For myself and what I told the runners is I was like, all right, look, yes, we expect volatility, but let's try to quantify that a little bit. And so I said, listen, I think we can get at least two tests of the weekly 20 EMA, right? And then I said, I think we can at least get one test of the weekly 50 EMA. And then I was like, we're going to get at least one major VIX spike, right? That was in no cap. You can see I created this card 26 days ago. You can see right here, December 25th, 2025. And then look, all these notes we put in, right? The 29th, 29th, boom, 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 right? So here we are, right? 20 EMA, one VIX spike. Let's go back to say the VIX. We'll start. Well, first I'll do the ES. So here we are. This is the weekly. My blue line is the 20. So boom, this is the first test. This is test one that I told the runners. I said, be prepared. We're gonna get at least two of these. This is the first one. Then I was like, we're gonna get at least one VIX spike. And if you go look at the VIX, and I go like this, let's put it on. This is at least one spike, right?
Yep.
So they can't nobody in the runners be like, oh, I wasn't prepared. Yeah, you was, or you just wasn't paying attention.
Bro.
So with that being said, man, we'll see if we get through this one, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and revise it, and because that means we're gonna have to get at least two VIX spikes in order to get down to that test of the 50 EMA. We're gonna have to get another one at some point this year, and it could be due to the midterm elections, or depending on if Trump want to keep going crazy, he always can cause a nice volatility spike. But I just wanted to share that to show like it's not about predicting, it's about being prepared, right? The more data information you can have to be prepared, so when things happen, it's like, and this is another thing, is that what I realize is that, and shout out to Random or Mickey, I don't know if he's still on, but he said this earlier, is that, ultimately the job of educators is to give people the tools to help them make better decisions, right? And that's what it's really about, is help educate people so they know how to make decisions. Ain't so much about call outs or buy here or whatever. It's like, I'd rather give you the tools and the knowledge so you know how to make decisions on your own, right? And so it's just one of those things where we know how, it's you have the information, so when it happens, what decisions you need to make, right? Now, luckily for myself, I happen to already, me and Quadree, we came into this year very focused, right? We are each other's accountability partners. We said, we gave each other our game plans. We like, we sticking to this shit. If one of us deviate, we calling each other out. So right now, we ain't tripping, because we are in the positions we wanted, being energy, because that was the area we liked. And then at the same time, it's like we was prepared for this, right? We knew some pullbacks was going to happen. It's not shaking us out of positions, I don't. Did you have any puts by chance, Quadree?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
I ain't gonna front. I have.
I'm not like you with that. I'm not doing that yet.
I ain't have a lot. It was just a small hedge, and I even told you, I was like, bro, I think I got in early. I was ready to cut them, but I was like, know what? I'm gonna stick to what we said. I gave myself a 30% stop. I said, if it hit the stop, I'm out. But if not, I'll hold on to them. And they never hit my stop. And so when we gap down today, I'm actually happy I had those joints. So I went ahead, I shaved 2 of them, I kept a runner. But again, it was the reason why I had those puts is because once I seen the market take out December high, in my plan, I was like, yo, the first thing I told myself is I'm looking for the market to attack either the high or the low first. And depending on which level it attacks, I know what to do. If it attacked the highs first, I'm gonna get a small hedge for downside. If we would attack to the low side first, I would have bought some goddamn calls because we probably gonna go back up. But the fact that we attacked the highs first, I was like, all right, let me get a small hedge just in case, we do some shit like we did today. But at the same time, I'm also, I also was in my main 2 plays or main 2 positions that I like this year, which is ExxonMobil and Amazon. So yeah, my Amazon, I'm taking a little bit of a beating on that right now, but my Exxon is holding me up, and then the spot puts today, did me a little justice too. So I ain't even tripping about Amazon. But I say all that to say is that it's this year is going to be a great year. Regardless of how the market do, I can only control what I can control, and I can control my game plan, and I know what I need to do. So I ain't tripping. I ain't letting none of this news, none of this stuff sway me. It's price first, everything else after.
Yes, sir. That's a bet.
Yeah, I think I'm still in this damn trade, bro.
Yeah, I'm still
me out.
My NQ trade.
Damn,
I still got it. I got NQ going to my target on NQ is 25 250. So that's probably gonna get there overnight if we continue to go higher.
Yeah, I probably could have stayed in there, but I ain't going. It's all good. Let me go down to the 1 hour.
Boy, man, it's like, but then to your point, like we've been talking about it. I should have been in plus, right? Because I've been seeing it. We've been calling it. We would have called this nice move today. As you called it. But we take out that low. We take out that December 17 though.
That December low, yeah. It seemed like we want to come for that drink. I mean, I would think we are at this point. Like I said, we done took out all the highs and we coming back into the range. So shit, if 6,800 don't hold, it is, and for honestly, it ain't even about 6,800 holding. It's more or less today, with the failed breakout being confirmed. The only way I can transition back to like, all right, I'm back in the buyer's camp is I need to see what's called bullish repair. And what that looks like for me would be the SPX reclaiming 68.90, 69.20 with daily closes. And after that, you got to see some more follow through buying. Until I see that, watch out for sell to rip, because at the same time we could definitely push back up to 68.20, 68.90 area, and then sellers come back in and reject it at that point to push it back down to 60, basically December low 67.20, and maybe even deeper down to like 66.50, 6500. So yeah, today was it definitely did a little bit of damage on the short term. So bulls gonna have, bulls or buyers they're gonna have to repair this quick, because if not, right now sellers can dominate the market. So we'll see. The wild card for me is earnings season,
bro. I ain't gonna lie, this might be the earnings where everything beat and we just keep dropping, bro.
I mean, valuations, according to folks, they sit here and say valuations are stretched. Everything is overvalued. So that could be the case. That definitely could be the case.
Like last week we had financials, they did well.
Yep.
And then the ones who reported they did well.
But the difference though, bro, is this: financials was running coming into the earnings report. Mm-hmm. Big tech ain't doing so hot.
Mm-hmm.
So the setup is a little bit different, which ultimately could just be, they rally on, get you some earnings pops. But then, when February, March roll around, is that just a setup to fade again, or can we actually sustain that? Well, that's something we're gonna have to see. But I was doing some reading and I saw somebody mention, like, if the S&P can get 14% earnings growth this quarter, he basically was like, yeah, people ain't gonna care about how many threats Trump give to Greenland. Like, that should overshadow that, which I would think so too. 14%, that's fucking amazing.
Shoot, but then it's like, if we do take a beating, they gonna tear tech up.
You said they gonna what?
They gonna tear tech up.
As far as earnings go?
No. Like, well, I don't know when we gonna sell off or not, but when we do, I know tech gonna be the main run of it. So
I'm looking at Apple though.
Apple at 245, right?
Yeah, it took out some liquidity. It took out this today. It managed to take out October low. It did a very small swipe, so you can see the low is at 244. The low today was 243.42. After taking out that low, it kind of popped back up. It's back at this prior all-time high, like, breakout area. So let me do a little.
Bro, Apple was one of those ones, man. They did a beautiful job, bro. He's talking about it in summertime, ran all the way through December.
That's what they do. That's why I'm kind of like,
I ain't never lose on Apple yet.
For some odd reason, it's right. Knock on wood. But Barbara pointed it out, which is that, for some odd reason, they always have a bad first quarter.
Yeah.
And then right around April is when you want to get in. And then from about April to, because, like, look at last year, right? May, June kind of bottomed out, and then that shit was gone. So I got Apple on my radar, but we'll see. He said, yeah, I agree 100%. Ernest could make this whole picture look different. Did anyone really make any money with AI? We'll see in Q4. The answer was no. Actually, I'll give you one company that did make money with AI, Strat Soldier. NVIDIA. NVIDIA made money, bro. And that's pretty bad because NVIDIA is actually lagging this year. Tech has been stuck for weeks now, trading sideways. XLK, absolutely. Yep, I'll go down to it. What's weighing heavy on XLK is actually, what's weighing heavy on XLK now that I think about it? Microsoft, right? Microsoft is down 6% to start the year. You got Apple is down. Damn, Apple down 9% to start the year. And then NVIDIA is down 4.5% to start the year. That's your top three holdings. Okay.
Meta down 6%.
Nah, Meta and XLC, bro.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the top ones.
I don't know. It might have some holdings in XLK, but I don't think it's a top holder.
Let me look.
You know what? We can definitely.
Yeah, bro. They just tearing it up.
Holders. Let's go see. Wait. So yeah, top three is NVIDIA, Apple, Microsoft, AVGO, right? By weight. You got Micron, Palantir, AMD. I don't see no Meta. Nope, Meta not in it. Yeah, I think they took Meta out and put it in the XLC joint.
Bro, and then look at Oracle, guys. This shit went back down to 180.
Bruh, that right there
They been
is.
cooking that thing. What that joint? I thought it was so when it went over 200. I'm like,
Oh,
oh damn, I missed it. That
hey,
joint hit
yo,
it.
you right. I didn't realize it
Joint,
hit 180 today.
yeah, bro. That joint when it went over 200, I said, oh, it's good. I looked today. Oh shit,
Dog. From 345 to last month low, that's
that dude went
48%.
from the
This
richest.
is
What
this
did he
is dude, this market is crooked, bro. This should not be right, bro.
Bro, anybody stayed in that, man, they get smoked, boy. If you ain't take
You are
profit.
cooked, bro. You cooked. That joint went down 50%. Golly. Yeah, they made Larry Ellison one of the richest guys for a hot second and then took that shit back. He said, yeah, Nvidia, they are only making money because they are renting the chips to keep other AI companies afloat. Hey, I'm just giving you an idea, bro. That's all. You know, your question was, did anybody really make money? That's one company we know they making money. And I mean, you got to say AVGO, Broadcom. I think they making money with AI.
With their TPUs.
Yeah, they doing pretty good. Maybe even Google, like Gemini's out here cooking, bro.
They got AVGO, God. That joint's down 5% today too. Ooh. These things
Yeah,
are getting
that's
cooked.
look. Your top two main chips are down for the year. AVGO and Nvidia both lagging. Even TSM got pretty hit pretty hard. Yeah, so but to your point though, bro, Strat Soldier, I will say this. You are absolutely right. It's for as much as AI hype there is in the market, ain't that many companies really making money from it. You could probably count on two hands the amount of companies that's actually really making money, maybe even one hand, as far as actual companies making money, making money with AI. Yeah, today was a bloodbath. It was pretty rough out there. It was pretty rough. Who got earnings tomorrow? Let's take a look at that real quick. Where my earnings calendar at?
Yo, on Trading View, you just hit it.
Huh?
I said on Trading View, you can just hit it if you want to.
Where at?
All right, go in there. To your right, the calendar. On the right panel, the calendar at the bottom. Keep going now, right there.
Right there.
You click on earnings.
Oh, bro, I didn't even know we had that.
Man, they give you every single money.
I was about to say, I don't even know some of these companies, bro.
Yeah, you gotta scroll to the
Okay,
time, but you go
so
like you got
yeah, so we got
Halliburton.
Halliburton. We got TE Connectivity. I like them. I want to see what they do. You got Citizens Financial Group. That's a regional bank. You got Halliburton, Johnson and Johnson. Yo, Johnson and Johnson been doing pretty good. You got Teledyne. That's an aerospace and defense company, and with all that money that been pumped in there, I want to see how they do. You got Travelers Company, Ally Bank, Old National Bank Corp, some more regional banks, Prologis, Charles Schwab. Shout out to Charles Schwab. Ooh, Truist. I didn't know they report. Truist, another regional bank. Pinnacle. Damn, it's hella regional banks. It's like regional bank week this week. Kinder Morgan. Who else we got? That's somebody else. So yeah, that's pretty much it right there.
And then, bro, if you want to,
I didn't even know they had that feature. I like that.
and then if you want to clean it up a little bit, go to your,
Probably this little gearbox.
so click the, no, yeah, yeah, you gotta click that. Might as well different. Click that gearbox and then click on countries and click United States.
Oh, that's the reason why I seen all them weird
That
ass
way you won't have a million damn
all them names like
tables
that.
cleaner. Yeah.
Okay, bet. Countries. I wonder what if it puts primary listing. Oh, that's even better.
That was probably the main drinks. Yeah. It
Yeah,
wasn't
they
that.
use. Yeah. That's better. That's better. Yeah. I like that. Bet. Okay. He said ASTS Space Mobile, no drop calls, talking to grandma from space. Yo, they've been pumping, bro. Actually, yo, Stressor, the whole entire space economy. Oh, that's not Ernest. I thought we was talking about something else. No. So, all right, we're talking about Ernest, but as far as let's talk about the space economy real quick. So it's at 9 o'clock. We probably about to wrap it up in a second, but um, the space economy, bro. What's that damn company? Tesla, the dude he owned that shit. SpaceX. With
Yeah.
SpaceX coming, bruh, look at this. Look at this. Echo Star Corporation, SATS. It's a space company. Look at that chart, bro. That's wild. That's a
Oh,
like off that low. That's shot up 787%, bro. Like what?
crazy.
Crazy. Then you got ASTS, right? The one you was talking about. So what's that? From May 24th all the way up to here. Oh my god, bro. That shit up 5,000%. That take up 5,400%. If you bought it in May of 24, it's up 5,400%. God dang. Bro, it's a golly. Look at Rocket Lab. Rocket Lab. So from the May 20 from its lows, that's joining up 2,600%, bro. God dang. And if I just let me just do April, I'm gonna just do April 25 lows. Let's just do April 25 lows. If you do from the tariff low, Rocket Lab up 576%. Let's go back to ASTS. Let's be more realistic. Let's be more real. So from the April lows, it's still up 563%. So if you got in the April lows, you up 563%. VSAT from the April. Ooh, this one probably ain't too bad. So April low is right there, 530%. My goodness. Planet Labs, dog. This is another little space economy joint. That joint up 1,000% from April lows. April lows, this stock was $2.79. It's $30 now. 1,000%. And then my favorite, which is about to go crazy, is Redwire. Now, Redwire got to do some catching up, but where was it at? April, right here. So from April lows to that little high, it did 236%. But I think this one, I'm glad you had me do that, Strat Soldier, because now that I know what those percentages look like, 500%, I will not be surprised if in a couple months we talking about Redwire being $29, $30, bro. If all the rest of them stocks did 500% to 1,000%, I think this stock could do the same thing. And what would be 1,000%? 1,000% 5%, take it to $53. Let's go, Redwire. Come on now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hey,
And Scratch told you, Redwire is a legit company. So they do the picks and shovels of the space economy. So like they do they matter of fact, let me just read it off. Where is it at? Actually, I'm gonna go to their website. There you go. So Redwire is accelerating humanity's expansion into space by delivering reliable, economical, and sustainable infrastructure. That's right. So they do infrastructure. So they do like solar array deployable structures, digital engineering and modeling simulation, engineering services. Like they make like the little what the hell do you call that? Them damn antennas and things. There, go right here. They make power generation antennas, deployable solutions, star trackers, and camera systems. Right. They do some like payloads. They do a lot of stuff, but yeah, bro, it's a legit company. He said they make zero gravity coffee cups. Nah, they listen, bro. They legit, bro. I really looked into it. This ain't like no meme stock. They really do this, bro. So, all right, man. We about to wrap it up. Quadree, you got anything before the people before we bounce? Let's see how we end it. Oh, I'm so glad I got stopped out and took profit because
yeah, John reversing. Nah, my final words is cover the queen. Shout out to Mickey.
right, protect the queen. I'm glad I did that. Yeah, for me, man, it's gonna be. Listen, I'm gonna say this probably every episode. 2026 is all about patience and discipline, risk management. Patience, discipline, risk management. I'm telling you. A lot of the easy money has been made, and so therefore, if you really want to make money in this market, you're going to have to be very disciplined, very patient, and use risk management. So we'll be back tomorrow, same time, 7:15. We'll see. We'll be able to discuss what Trump say at Davos.
Yes.
Right. We'll see what the price action looks like. See if we can recover a little bit. And yeah, so everybody have a great trading day tomorrow, man. We catch you out tomorrow, 7:15, and we out of here.
Deuce.